running lane.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pass play on 1st and 10. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They go play action on 1st. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Miami touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Right to the air with May. Well, the pressure nearly have got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
May trying again here on second. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
To the air on first down, May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10.
18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
To the air yet again, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
After the sack, another pass on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he is on third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get 6 more on their early advantage. Javon Baker with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hunt.
Throwing is May. Dumps it off to his running back. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
79 Bronco. Go. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check go.
Defense showing blitz here, May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeff Okuda with the INT. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Play action on 1st down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Eagle, 60 Eagle, tracking 60. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they got him back. This play is still live. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Well, talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Here's made to the air. Cut out left. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Made a throw it. This one's caught.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Shut up. Lion. Go.
They'll send him up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Some movement up front, and now backs even more against the wall. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready.
May now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's a give inside to right. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 35 on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's trying to push the field. Touchdown, Miami. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins grow the lead now to 22 points. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
18 Rattler. Sack. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. Connects on the crosser. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready. 79 Bronco. Go.
May now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it'll be Dolphins football. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finding Davis. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Wright running out of the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Second and 6 coming up here. Sending a receiver left. Davis there to grab it. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Javon Baker with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On play action, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. From the gun, it's May. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. J.K. Scott on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, here's an option to the right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Dolphins 35, Patriots 6.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, Mustang 19. Set. 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. Hook.
To throw, here's May. He's on the move. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
I think I heard everybody in the stadium, yeah, Kate, including you, say throw it away, get rid of the ball. Everybody heard it, except for the quarterback. And the sand in the hourglass, well, it ran out.
Dragon 60. Set, go.
2nd and 10 now. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots trail by 22 now. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30. Frank gets it, headed right. He's out in the clear. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's 2nd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, here we go. Go!
Back now, pressure on its way. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Hand off, running left, right. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Spears on the give, headed right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Trap 60.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He loses it on the hit, and they steal it back on the return. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Dolphins trying to end this before the final quarter. They have him back there because of the incredible things that he can do on punt returns, Brock, but this time he winds up giving the other side their incredible moment.
That's right. As a returner, you've got to field that ball clean first, and then second, keep it secure the rest of the way. There's 10 dudes on that other side. Heck, maybe even 11 if you got a punter who likes to hit. And their sole mission is to separate you from the ball at full speed. And if they're lucky, well, they're lucky they can return it back to the house for 6.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
2nd and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Take go.
He's going to throw this one. Rolling left, buying some time. Throw left side, caught by Davis. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
18. Let's go.
First down from the red zone. He's on the move. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And in for the Miami touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Get up.
Going play action, May. That throw finds Kittle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Made a throw it. Cut out left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
19 tight, 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go!
From the 32. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
On the set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Shut up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Hawk 70.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Hup.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? It gets him the 1st on 4th down.
Set. Ready. Set. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up, cause ain't no cameras. Don't look what happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots take 7 points off the deficit. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got a man left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it near the 10. Touchdown, Miami. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Patriots point.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
May now from the gun. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown, and they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
The Patriots had a shot at it, and they've got it! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go!
Pass play on 1st and 10. getting out to his left. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
From the 39. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender. But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots trail by 23 now. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Dolphins get on that football. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First and 10 from the 41. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to the air here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead.
Patriots 33.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Dragon 60. Riggs. Panther 11. Ready.
To the air on first down, May. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jeff Okuda with the INT.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over at first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready.
They go play action here. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So that brings up second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Running behind center with Wright. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here he is on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Dolphins on the favorable end of this blowout. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready. Roll. Traveler, go.
A give to Wright. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Spears running behind center. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Wright on the carry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 7 yards on the run. That's going to make this fourth down call a whole lot more interesting.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
We always call it the best formation in football, Brock. They're going to line up to take that knee and run out some clock. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.
Hey, yeah, fresh out the beta game.